Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James Nelson the Brink, and today I want to talk about something that I've talked about multiple times, I feel like already, but that is SD cards. And I want to kind of make this as a final SD card video for the Steam Deck, meaning this should be the only video you need to watch for a good long while to understand which SD card to get for your Steam Deck. Some of my other choices in the past have been, in my opinion, still good. Like I recommended the Lexar, which is this right here. From my understanding, it has some issues like getting stuck in the card bay of the Steam Deck. Not like majorly stuck, it just gets annoying, and some other things. I still don't think it's a bad card, so if you picked it up, that's fine. But besides that, before we get into it, let us just like, subscribe, bash that bell with your crowbar, and let's get into it. So, yeah, this isn't very complicated. It's not a very complicated thing. Now that we've got the whole gist of things. So with SD cards, they have ratings for how fast they can go. UHS 1 has a max read speed of 104 megabytes per second, where some of the cards I've recommended in the past have a higher read speed. Now, if you're going to use this card for other things, that could be useful. It really could be useful if you're wanting to use it with your computer, if your card reader can do UHS 2 or above, I guess, if there's, that spec out. But essentially UHS just stands for ultra high speed. Nothing too like shocking. It's been around for a while now. And the SD card's great. So I definitely recommend really piling in on the SD cards and using them in your Steam Deck. It's the best way, in my opinion, to store your games long term. There's going to be a couple of games that are just going to work maybe a little bit better, or at least write to your SD card or SSD, that is. Or just get one of these cards I'm going to recommend that has a great write speed. That's the only thing. If you plan on writing a lot to your SD card, which if you're going to have an operating system on it, or just plan on adding and removing games all the time instead of just keeping them on there, I plan on getting a new card probably maybe once or twice a year, and as I get new games and putting them on each card and just keeping them there and using them as cartridges, kind of like you would with a Switch game, where you buy the game, it's Switch cartridge. You don't, you can't put anything else on it. I kind of plan on doing that similar thing, just so I don't keep on having to reinstall, uninstall. And SD cards are fairly cheap enough that you can do that. So that's what I plan on. So read speed's not the most important. And with that, let's get into my recommendations. I did get this from a YouTube video where I'll have that in the description below. You can go and watch it. It really is a great video that this guy did. And it really, just go give him some views, because that's where I'm getting the information from for this. It's not really far off from what I recommended before, but the first one it's kind of a newer card, Samsung Evo Select. It's the blue one, so make sure you get the blue one. I think the best value. It's got some great speeds, which, to be honest, once you hit over 100, doesn't matter. Once you can only get it at a theoretical limit of like 104. You can't get above 104 really, because that's just the max that the SD card reader in the Steam Deck can go at. With that, the write speeds are still decent. They're not as good as the best performance selection I have in here that comes from that video. But yeah, the Samsung Evo Select is the best value to performance. It's only a little bit cheaper than this, the next one that I'm going to mention, but it's the one that I'll probably end up getting a bunch of. I'll probably be sticking to 512 as my standard, maybe 1 terabyte. This one, its biggest downfall is it does not have a 1 terabyte option. So if you're trying to just get that max space, then you might want to go with something else. Like the next option, SanDisk Extreme. This one and the SanDisk Ultra are both great options. The differences is being Extreme is more expensive. It's that extreme price, extreme performance. It's the best performance for the Steam Deck so far that we've seen, where it has great read, great write, and it's just all around good card. It gets a little pricey though once you hit the terabyte. It's about 160, I believe, where the 512 is at about 79. The Samsung Evo's 512 is at 74, I believe. And then the Samsung Evo Select, same card, is 256, I think is around 30. So that's not too bad. And then the last choice being the best cost, the best price, SanDisk Ultra. And you can get a 1 TB, I believe, for like $130. So if you really just want that that read speed, the write's still not that great. But if you want that read speed and you don't plan on writing very often to this card, that might be your best one to get a lot of storage for cheap. So yeah, so if you plan on having a ton of games, you might want to just stick to that SanDisk Ultra 1 TB and just keeping them on there, and then, you know, just swapping those cards out. That's might be your best bet. So really, that's what I wanted to give you. Like, these are the options. They're going to be in the description below. I'm going to have an Amazon affiliate link to them. It supports the channel. Or even better, go support the YouTuber that created the content that I was able to consume this, because I don't have a Steam Deck yet to test cards. He did it. Go and support him too. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What are you getting? Which one is most important to you? Read, write, or both? Price, performance? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Actually, catch the next video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later. Peace out.